eternal battles of the polar light. In ancient times, amidst the eternally frozen canyons of the far north, the massive polar walls and the mysterious fjord labyrinths, the Aurora tribe lived. There, the northern lights cast sacred light across the sky, and the winter nights were filled with a silence that reminded one of Allah's power. Epic arena battles reigned among the tribes, just like in epic battles online. Central arena combats, sacred artifacts, spiritual power invocations, legion assaults, and the eternal, thrilling clashes of heroes. Every battle was a test of life and death. Every strike was fate itself. The young warrior named Skuldeer had grown up in the tribe's most remote fortress. He had seen 18 springs, yet his heart was filled with Allah's pure light, and his soul burned with the fire of justice. Every morning he prostrated in prayer, recited verses from the Quran, supplicated, and served his tribespeople with loyalty, sharing food with those returning from hunts, protecting the weak, and showing respect to the elders. Skuldeer's father, the tribe's leader Hrothgar, had trained him in ancient combat arts, sacred rune swordsmanship, long-range strikes with light bows, spiritual horse riding, and arena tactics. But Hrothgar always reminded him, true power lies in reliance on Allah. In the arena, fight not with anger, but with patience and the path of truth. Every warrior is a servant undergoing Allah's trial. The North's most terrifying enemy was the Umbra tribes. Their leader, the ruthless Vorthax, was renowned for his dark ice artifacts. He could summon ice spirits to freeze enemies in the arena's center and shroud his legions in black storms. Vorthax dreamed of conquest, to bring the entire North under his rule and enslave the tribes. His legions moved swiftly through the canyons, launching assaults akin to arena battles, advanced scouting, sudden strikes, and finally merciless slaughter. Their weapons were marked with dark runes, and every warrior was trained in oppression. One day, on a night when the polar storm raged fiercely, the Umbra tribes invaded the Aurora fortress. In the sky, the northern lights turned blood red, as if stained with gore. The enemy's war cries mingled with the storm winds, shaking the fortress walls. Signal lights flared on the fortress towers, and warriors seized their arms. Skuldeer rushed to the fortress center and saw his father. Hrothgar stood with his sacred rune sword in hand, his face calm, but his eyes burning like fire. "My son, this arena is Allah's greatest trial. We fight for truth, they for tyranny. Allah is with us," he said. Skuldeer bowed his head and prayed, "Allahu Akbar, shield us, aid us on the path of justice, and defeat the enemy." The arena battle began, like the most thrilling stages in epic battles online. First stage, Legion Assault. Thousands of Umbra warriors approached the fortress walls. They used dark ice artifacts to freeze the walls, then struck with axes and spears. The Aurora warriors responded with light bows. Arrows flew skyward, piercing enemy ranks. Skuldeer stood atop the wall, drew his bow, and fired in Allah's name. Each arrow targeted an enemy commander. One fell, then another, then a third. But the enemies were numerous. They breached the wall. Second stage, Inner Arena Clash. Epic combat erupted inside the fortress. Umbra gladiators charged forward. Vorthax's mightiest gladiator, the gigantic Grimthar, entered the central field with his dark axe. He felled Aurora warriors one by one, shattering the first shield, freezing the second, striking the third with his axe. Blood flowed onto the ice, screams tore the sky. Skuldeer stepped into the arena center. He drew his light bow and fired in Allah's name. The arrow struck Grimthar's ruined shoulder. Blood poured, but he only laughed and closed in. "You are nothing before me, boy." Skuldeer drew his sacred rune sword. An epic duel began, the most dramatic of arena scenes. Swords clashed, Sacred rune sparks flew. Blood stained the icy ground. Verthax attacked fiercely. First strike, Skaldir blocked with his shield. Second strike, he dodged aside. Third, their blades collided, sparks raining like a storm. Skaldir defended patiently, beseeching Allah, "O Lord, grant me spiritual strength and patience." Suddenly, Skaldir's heart filled with sacred light. He activated the arena's spiritual invocation. He survived Grimthar's powerful assault, sidestepped, and countered. His sword shattered the enemy's axe and deeply wounded his shoulder. Grimthar fell, but rose for a final attack. Skaldir rushed forward with prayer and delivered the finishing blow, disarming him but not killing him. "Allah is merciful. Surrender," he said. The tribe's gladiators, seeing Skaldir, surged with arena spirit. They launched a unified legion counterattack, group charges, shield walls, rains of light arrows. Hrothgar faced Vorthax. Third stage, Leader's Duel. Vorthax hurled a massive dark ice orb into the arena center. A massive ice ball rose into the sky and plummeted. Hrothgar charged forward with prayer. "Bismillah," he shouted, cleaving it with his sacred rune sword. It shattered into fragments. Enraged, Verthax summoned dark ice spirits. Giant ice statues lunged to crush the enemies. Hrothgar and his warriors fought with supplications, slicing the spirits apart with rune swords. At the climax of the battle, fourth stage, final arena center, Skaldir found Verthax. The fortress's central arena was soaked in blood, surrounded by fallen warriors and broken weapons. Verthax raised a massive dark ice wall around the arena to protect his legions. "You are nothing in my arena. My power is eternal," he roared. Skaldir replied, "Am I not Allah's warrior? He grants me strength. Tyranny will be defeated." He drew his light bow and fired in Allah's name. The first arrow pierced the wall. The second shattered Verthax's shield. The third struck his artifact. Verthax charged in fury with his dark axe. Now the most dramatic duel, Skaldir versus Verthax. Axe and sword clashed. Each blow shook the arena ground. Verthax's strike hurled Skaldir backward, but he rose and prayed. Second attack, Skaldir dodged and countered. Third, they locked blade to axe in a test of strength. Skaldir's eyes filled with light. "Allahu Akbar," he cried, mustering final strength to shatter Verthax's weapon. Then he closed in, delivering the ultimate strike with his sacred rune sword, but not killing, only disarming and felling him to the ground. "Fight the arena with justice, abandon tyranny. Allah is forgiving," he said. The Umbra tribes accepted arena defeat. Remaining legions fled, but Verthax surrendered, bowing his head. "Your power is not magic, but faith. I am defeated." Skaldir forgave him and allowed return to his tribe, on condition arena peace henceforth, no more tyranny, and a just alliance between tribes. After the arena battle, a sacred celebration filled the fortress, a prolonged, thrilling victory. The wounded received healing, prayers were offered. Skaldir and Hrothgar prostrated, thanking Allah, "O Lord, you tested us and aided us." The tribe distributed artifacts justly, helped the weak, and cared for the orphans. Skaldir was now an arena hero, but he always said, "The true arena victor is one who obeys Allah." Every battle is a path to draw closer to Him. In the North's polar canyons, this epic arena tale echoed eternally. Epic battles, online battles continued, but faith, patience, and justice always maintained arena supremacy. The tribe's youth hearing this story learned reliance on Allah.
Ready! Forward! battle!